June 7th, 2020. This is the year we had that COVID-19 pandemic. So someday somebody will be watching this video and saying, wow, remember that nuttiness? Don't know what's going to happen moving forward from the United States and the economy and all that stuff. Maybe we're going to pull out of it with little or no backlash, but right now there's a lot of protesting and stuff going on regarding Black Lives Matter and all that stuff. So between that and the COVID, and Lord knows, we don't know where it's going to happen. But anyway, as thinking in that type of situation, you start thinking about, yourself and your family and that type of thing. And one of the things I've always wanted to do, and for a while, not always, but a long time, is kind of chronicle a little bit about, my interest in cars and that type of thing. So anyway, growing up, I always had an interest in cars, and first car was a '64 Ford Galaxy convertible. I think I paid $100 for it, and I ended up fixing it up and painting it and playing with it, and I learned a lot about things. And so, I grew up and moved out and got a full-time job, and at that point, I think I was driving a $10 Pinto. Not lying, it was $10. And so I got to a point, and I might have been driving Cheryl Ann's uncle's truck too. But either way, I bought that for like $300 or $400. So needless to say, I needed another car. So I was 23 or so, and decided I wanted to buy a new car. And back then in the day, 1987, 88, Mustangs and Grand Nationals and IROCs, and we're all running around, and I always kind of was a Ford guy all along. So the 5.0 Mustangs back in the day were notorious for being bang for the buck fast cars. And I decided I was going to go get one. So I saved up money, and I went and I bought this car when I was 23. Ordered it when I was 23, got it, ordered it in December 87, and took delivery on it in April of 1988. And ordered it with no options other than electric rear window defrost, which was mandatory for New York State, and a 5-liter engine package. Still have the sticker, which was right around $11,000, and I did get a rebate. So it's a 5-speed. It's still in really, really good shape, although the paint's starting to show a little bit of wear, but the interior is great. Everything's great. It looks great. It's been well taken care of. It does have I did put some aftermarket parts on it. It's got a supercharger, small supercharger, aftermarket heads, cam, full-length headers, and it just sounds delicious. This car is delicious. So this car is got a lot of history in the Coughlin family. John, my son, as a baby, in August, 5th or so, 4th, whatever, 1990, came home in this car. Right in that back seat, right there, he came home in as an infant from the hospital. So this was the first car that he ever rode in. And I made a pledge to myself that if I ever had a kid, a son, and he was interested, I was going to give him this car when he turned 18, and that's exactly what I did. So I don't remember if it was his graduation party or his birthday party, but either way, he got the keys to this the day or sometime in 1896-ish. So either way, that's this car. So I gave him that, and at that time I began to have a little bit of a gap as far as interest. So I ended up getting interested in Cobras. So found this kit car. It was a kit, and I ended up spending about a year and a half when I finished building it. So it's got a 408 stroker, about 500 horsepower. Mustang's about 375-ish, maybe 400. That's 500 horsepower, weighs about 2,400 pounds. That's also a 5-speed. It came out really good. It's a little dirty on the inside, and I didn't spend a lot of time cleaning the inside, but the outside's real nice. I just got to spend a little bit of time. So 2011, move forward to 2014, 2013, 2014, Cheryl says, I want a toy. So Here's her toy. 2014 V6 Mustang automatic convertible. And she said she wanted a convertible. I think she said she wanted a white, and she did not want a black interior. So we drove to New Hampshire to get this car. And it's a fun car. It's peppy. It's like 300 horse, a little over 300 horse for a V6. It's got a nice little growl to it, and it's perfect for her. Moving along to the next car, this 2016 5.0. I bought this the end of 2016. It was a leftover. Got a really good deal on it. And one of the reasons I bought this car was just for their reputation as far as being really strong and being able to handle a supercharger. So this past Memorial Day weekend, I spent, a long time, probably 20 hours or so working on this, and I put a supercharger on it. And this car is right around 700 horsepower now. So it's easily faster than that car. It's not even close. And I think it's faster than the Cobra. I'm pretty sure it is. But either way, I just wanted to give a quick history on all these cars. Someday someone will be watching this and saying, wow, that's quite a little collection for, a small little family. But really proud of the history that we have here. We're kind of for pretty much, actually, if you go look in our driveway, I've got a F-250 and also have a Ford Edge. That's Cheryl Ann's winter car. So we're definitely Ford people. We like our Fords, and they've been good to us. So, and they're great cars, and they just have some level of nostalgia around them that I think just make them part of the family. And like I said, that 88, I'm hoping will never leave the family. That car's got a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it. That car's her fun car, and this car is, now it's got some blood, sweat, and tears into it. Nothing like the Cobra, but it's fun. This will be kind of more of a daily for me to go back and forth to work or in the summertime or whatever. So, all right, signing off for now.